So I haven't been in my shop in a few days. Haven't been in here in a few days, kind of taking a break. You'll actually see that I've actually got makeup laid out instead of like things like dreadlocks and things like that. These are some of the piggyback dreads that I wear in the back, and I still don't have a comfortable place that I like them, as I still like my dreadlocks to be a little more thin on my head. But yeah, so this is where I've actually started sitting down to put on my makeup. That's not something that I tend to do very much. But yeah, so this is my little shop. Over here you can see all the t-shirts that I've had made, that have been sold, that I've had as giveaways. These are actually quite beautiful. I still have some of these. I'm probably going to be doing like a few changes to my logo and stuff like that. I may even get you guys to help me with that. This was my birthday present this year from Stephanie Dawn. I'm a Leo, and this is a Leo tapestry that I was given. Isn't she beautiful? I call her the keeper of dreams. So she kind of watches over everything that I do in my shop, and as you will see over here, guys, there is not one order on that board. Not one. I do not have any existing orders at all. These are some mementos that I have from some of my clients. A lot of my decorating is here. I went through my box the other day and realized I still had some of these cute Christmas cups that I was giving away last year. So I don't know. I'm gonna go and see actually how many I have, and maybe possibly I will have like a little giveaway. I kind of forgot that I had these guys. Got Dee Dee over here in the corner. I've always got a TV going on. Always watching like a lot of the YouTube families go live. A lot of the news and stuff. Here I always keep like my essential oils. I use a lot of that for a lot of different things, a lot of my decorations and stuff. So yeah, this is something I plan on getting through too. I will be coming up with my own dreadlock sets pretty soon, possibly after Christmas. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush at all. I need a little bit of time, and so it's been beautiful to have that kind of time. But when you look around and I come in here now, I see all the memories. You know, like back when I was first starting, when I had ordered these cups, here, the funniest part is that it says Eam Ever. I was so excited to get these cups made, and they came back and half the names were chopped off. So this is still a funny memory. It's a good memory. I still love these cups, guys. I still love it. I use a lot of things like that for my makeup now. Thanks to Laura, who works at the Pharmasave here in town. These are discontinued now, and she saw these on the discontinued rack at work, and she grabbed them for me. 2 of the bottles, guys. I was like, what? So if any of you know any lotion that's very similar to this Jergens, the medium to tan, this 3-day stuff was absolutely amazing, guys. It didn't rub off on your clothes. It didn't make you look really like orangey looking. Not to me anyway. So if you guys know of any other good tanning lotions out there, I would be so excited to find out, because that still burns me. And then like all these pens, you know what I mean? I've got all these pens. I'm starting to think like we're wacky like that. I love pens. I love weirdness. I still have these, and I plan on giving some of these pens to our Shaylee Cakes in the group. She's another admin. I just haven't gotten around to a lot of that stuff. So cute. So cute. So a lot of the stuff that I plan on doing in the next year, guys, isn't always going to be about dreadlocks. I think a lot of my giveaways are going to be like boxes of really cool treasures, the things that you're not going to expect, and a few of my favorite things. I think that's where I am at. Essential oils. This is the stuff, guys. If you've ever seen pictures of this is my journey spray, Mind and Body. I use this for my scalp. I use it to freshen up my dreadlocks. I call it a shower in a bottle. It is so good for your scalp. It's a good deodorizer, guys. It is literally everything in a bottle, all in one. Yeah, this is the stuff right here. As I only wash my dreadlocks like once a month, sometimes twice. I don't need to. I've done it so long now with the right proper care that I really don't need to wash my scalp as much anymore. Even my dandruff. Everything has calmed down. So this is a little bit of what, like, I have so much makeup, even more makeup in other areas, but like I only have like a certain few favorites. But yeah, so these dreadlocks, I love them. I'm just not sure about placement. So that's the nice part about my dreadlocks, guys. See the little loops in there? I can put them wherever I want. I can do whatever I want. So there's that. And they are so soft. Like, seriously, that's what I mean about your dreadlocks. Wear the shit out of them. They eventually will end up like this. You got to go through the feels. You got to go through the you know, that first weight, the heaviness of them and stuff, right? It is patience. It's got a lot to do with it, and this is part of your journey. And then over here, another beautiful memory. This would be the latest cup that I've given out, because wild is her favorite color. And then on the back of this cute cup, see, I have incense everywhere. Coffee with Katie. So a lot of you dreamers have this cup. I know a lot of you have it. I plan on making some more cups this year. I'm not sure what the design is going to look like. I'm also hoping to make up some t-shirts and maybe some sweatshirts. I don't know. But that is what I'm doing with my time right now. I'm thinking, I'm reevaluating. So here I wanted to give you guys a little idea. Let me just turn this other thing down a little bit here. I want to give you an idea, a little fun. Excuse me. I want to show you, I want to pull out some colors for you guys over here in my little walk-in closet. This is where I keep all of my products. I have tons and tons of synthetic hair. It's where I keep all of my boxes. And all of my wrapping and all of the stuff that I use to like put all my shipping together and stuff like that. But just hang on, and I'm going to actually show you guys all these colors that I have, because this kind of excites me a little bit. This is very exciting for me. So hang on. I have so many colors. So I kind of section all my stuff off. I should actually bring you guys just a little bit closer so you can kind of see and get a better idea of what I'm talking about. So I kind of have like sections in my closet. You'll notice that I have like everything, like seriously, so many different colors. So this is like a blondie gray. This is like the color of Stephanie Dawn's hair. This is that color right there. And I keep them all on hangers, right? This is that reddish color. So actually all the colors you guys see right now are still the colors that I was using. See that ombre? That's gorgeous. So these are all actually the colors I just used for Iria and a little bit of that. So that's like just one kind of section, and that's what I do when I have an order. I put all of those colors together, and that way I can always go back and look at them, and then that's how my mind works. I kind of play around in my mind with the colors when I see them kind of all together like this, and it just keeps going and going and going. Like there are so many colors in bags too. Here's another section. So these, I got lots of natural colors too. So like this here is an ombre black to almost like a darkish red, right? This is an ombre that goes from black to red to a darker kind of blonde. This one goes from the roots a little bit darker all the way to a very light blonde. This is your black. That's the black hair. This is my lightest hair. So this is like the color of mine in most of my pieces. It's very light blonde and another light blonde, just different textures. So yeah, there's lots and lots and lots. So many ideas, guys, with so many different types of colors, and I'm not even done. I'm not even done. And then you get into, so that was one section. Then you get into my colors. Here are some colors. So here we have this beautiful violet color. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't that pretty? Then we have our darker purple over here. Do you see like the possibilities, guys? It's absolutely freaking crazy. This color here, I've got way more of that in the bags. You got your dark blue to your light sky blue. Then you got just your dark blue. It's like a royal blue. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen, you know what I mean? Like all these different colors. And then you've got like your mint green. So, and I'm still not done. So those are all those kinds of colors. So you can kind of see that even hanging up, I have them all sectioned out. And I keep them like this because the last thing you want to do, seriously, is ever get any of these tangled. That is a big waste of money. When you tangle a bunch of hair like this, you're screwed. So that's why I lay everything out, put everything on hangers, and I put them in my closet, and I put them into sections of colors. And then it's easy for me to be very visual on my next step. Or if I have an order for someone, I can take that hair, put it aside, and then I know later if I get another order, okay, I gotta order more of that, or you know what, I need maybe a new color, or like that. That's kind of how I keep all my stock in order. Not done. And then I go on to some more colors. Not done. So then here I've got more of like another ombre. So it kind of, this was the color I kind of used for Julia White. That was an ombre. So almost like a dark gray mixed in with a bit of blackish almost, right down to silver. That was Julia White's color. I got this bright yellow. You never know, guys. It looks like nothing on a hanger until you've mixed it around with a bunch of other colors. It's absolutely freaking amazing, okay? Then I've got my, what we call back in the 90s or 80s, our dusty rose, or you can call it kind of like a burnt orange or pink. I love this color. I love, love, love. I have used this color many, many, many times. Actually, this was a color I used for Linda McKenzie. I also used it for Anna Maria Joza over in Romania. Very beautiful pink. I love that pink. Very popular color I had here, guys. Black to red to brighter red. Absolutely amazing. I have used this many times now, and it was stunning, stunning, stunning. Whether it was in a dreadlock or a braid. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. And then, oh, it looks like I have just like another sort of like dark to like a burgundy almost. It's very beautiful, guys. Very, very subtle. A lot of the times, these are really, really nice for accents. If you've got, let's say, just a straight up black set and you want to throw in a bit of color, but you don't want like a drastic, but you want something to give you more of a dimension, this is the kind of stuff. That's how my brain works. And I'm not done. I'm not done. So yeah, again, being very, very careful of how these are all going on the hangers because it is a pain in the ass when all these get tangled up. So there's that one. And we've got more. So then we've got, this was another popular color. Went very, very well with that other red. This is more of a wine red, guys. This, I don't know if you guys remember, this color was very, very popular, amazing. Yeah, I loved working with this red, by the way, so pretty. Then I had like this off sort of camo-y color green. Not a bright green. As you can see here, this was a bright green. But look at those two together, guys. Just look at it. Just look at the ideas. Now, can you imagine all the things that run through my head when I see all these colors hung up? Options are endless. And because they are all mine and in my closet, imagine what I'll be doing when I am creating. Because I will be able to think outside the box. I will be able to imagine everything put together. Just imagine. Just imagine. It's magic. It's magic. And I'm not done. I am not done. Then I have this beautiful gray. Gray is something that is very, 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 very hard to get. A lot of your grays tend to look very blue when they're done in a dreadlock. This so far was one of my favorite grays. This was one of the closest grays I could get when it came to a gray without it looking too blue. Gray is a very hard color to get as dreadlocks. That's why I always tell ladies, if you can get a good gray are one of my favorite dreadlocks ever. And then I've got this more of a candy cotton pink. I love this pink. This pink is gorgeous. I freaking love it. Do you see what I mean though about colors, guys? I have colors. I have colors. And then again, I don't know why I got it there, but I do that sometimes. This was another color that I had earlier that I showed you guys. And I'm still not done. Okay. And then I guess some of these here in the back are just sometimes what I leave to the side. So they might be like little bits of colors that aren't enough that I have anymore to actually have a hanger for themselves. So like these are just like little pieces, like look at that. This was just, let's say I was making random sets and I only had a little bit of color left, so I go to put them onto a hanger where all these like random extra pieces have. If you put all those colors together, now just let your imagination run wild with you. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean about colors? How they can all come together just like that. So those were just like random color pieces that I had that I keep off to the side for extras. Here was another gray, but you can see the difference because this one has more of a blue color to it. That's what I see anyway, especially when it's all together in a dreadlock. I find it looks more blue. Still very pretty. This color, this is that blended rainbow that I have. I find it more difficult with my technique of making dreadlocks to make a dreadlock with this. Who knows, maybe one day it'll work out for me. I'm not sure yet. But everybody has their own techniques of making dreadlocks. The way that I make mine, I just still haven't had enough time with this color. As I've been, honestly, I've been making dreadlocks now for over a year and I have done non-stop custom work. So I've always had another order to do, another client. And so I've never really kind of had too much time to sometimes sit down with one color and go, okay, let's figure this out. So that's another thing, gotta figure it out. And then I've got this beautiful black to gray, but almost looking a little bit like a bluish color again. But very, very beautiful, very beautiful. Love the ombres, love the ombres. So there's that. And then I think, yeah, I had a bunch of that orange on another rack. So I do have that orange color too. And I think all the rest of my colors are in bags. And so that's what I'm gonna be working with, you guys. I've got a lot of hair to work with. I've got a lot of decorations to work with. I've got a lot of ideas to work with. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And that, I think, is as far as it goes for colors, unless I have more colors and they're all in bags. But I thought that would have been an awesome way for you guys to see what I have to work with and why I'm so excited. So excited.